Ahoy hoy plasma gamers! Welcome to my devlog series on Little Shell's Adventure, a beach-themed adventure game about a turtle going on a quest to commit stabby stab to some dumb crab dudes. Because all my homies hate crab dudes, am I right? Anyways, let's get on with it. So this first day I wanted to finish off the basic functionality of the main menu. I added buttons that control which scene the camera moves to, and start and next buttons. As you can see, it doesn't look great right now, but this is temporary UI that I'm using until I can find a final system to use. Anyways, after that I sent the game out to a bunch of my friends to test out, and that went pretty good. Insert day 2. Today, I was very busy fixing the camera and writing music, so there isn't much to show. I wrote a song for Color War, which is the other devlog series on this channel being made by Dig and Stam, and aside from that, I wrote a house theme for this game. Here is a small preview of that. For this day, I wanted to add some new mechanics to spice up the forest area. I started out by making these spiny, spiky boys, and then I made them rotate. This is an idea I got from a devlog by Neat Games. I thought it was a cool idea, and one of the few ones that would translate well into a top-down game. And so it's pretty cool. If the player bumps into the ends, he gets hurt. And yeah, I'm going to expand on this a lot in the forest area. I plan on just making the player more comfortable with them. Then at the very end, I'll probably have one in the center of a wave room that will be really tricky to get around. The next mechanic I made is actually just a new enemy. He isn't finished yet, but as you can see, he follows the player around when you get close, and in the future he's going to shoot stuff at you. As you can probably see, both of these mechanics look kind of strange from an artistic standpoint, and I will explain that in 3, 2, So Dagan, the other member of Plasma Studios, and some of you Plasma gamers in the comments have been telling me that the art in this game looks a little weird at times. The reason is because I didn't have a color palette, which meant I had little restrictions when it came to making whatever I want. On one hand, I think that the art was pretty good in some spots, but it was also very weird in others. Little Shell had like 5 colors, while these logs had 22. Dagan and I decided that it would be best to completely redo all the art. I gave him some tasks, and as you can see, he got a little carried away. All in all, this is what the beach is kind of looking like, and it's really nice. So on this final day, I continued applying some new art. As you can see, it's looking so much better. I must say that the water is super temporary. The sand is also unfinished, so keep that in mind. I also made some replacement art for the enemies, and man, do they look good. In conclusion, the advice I'd like to share with you Plasma gamers is to start making your game with the end in mind. In my case, I had no clue how big this game was going to be when I started it, and that has continued to consistently make me run into problems in the future, none of which I haven't been able to overcome, but it would have been nice if I had thought this through in the beginning. I would also recommend using a color palette. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.